All right, so my gas or pass is going to be the Epiphone Firebird 5. It's the inspired by Gibson ones.
Uh-huh.
So they've got the 2 mini humbucker like Firebird pickups.
And they got one pickup and one too, right?
Yeah, they have. That's the Firebird 1.
Oh, okay.
But I was specifically talking about the 5 here. And I really like the idea of it. It is all poly finish, so it's not like nitro or anything, but it's got the, inspired by Gibson pickups in there, and it's got all this different stuff. We've talked about the inspired by Gibson stuff before.
Mm-hmm.
But this is and it's got the standard Firebird headstock, right?
Right.
The only difference is that little plastic plate, which you could buy a Gibson one and replace it, and it would say Gibson now.
Well.
And it would look the same. I'm not saying that you should do that, but I'm saying you could.
If it bothers you.
If it bothers you. So you look on the back of the headstock, and it says different stuff.
Yeah.
But this guitar is $1,699 though. $1,700.
$1,700?
$1,700.
And it's a poly finish Epiphone.
It's a poly finish Epiphone. Yeah.
What?
Ouch.
Gibson inspired pickups.
Yeah. Gibson custom shop inspired, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That hurts. I think the Firebird 1 is closer to around like $1,200, which that seems way cheaper for just not routing one more pickup.
Yeah.
And like a different, tailpiece. But I don't know. What's your thoughts on this? Is this a gas or pass?
Nah, it's a total pass.
Wow.
For that price?
Yeah.
$1,700?
You're the guy that was all over these Epiphone headstocks and loving how they look like
Okay,
Gibsons.
first of all, here's the thing. This Firebird headstock, regardless if it's Gibson or Epiphone, it's obnoxious.
Okay.
Yeah. I cannot stand the banjo tuners.
Okay.
I cannot stand
Well,
them.
some of the Firebirds have standard tuners.
I know, but...
Is the headstock better with regular tuners?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I like the headstock, but I don't think banjo or regular tuners changes it much.
I don't know, but I'm not going to pay $1,700 for an Epiphone guitar.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah,
completely.
Yeah.
I don't even care if the pickups are custom shop or not. Like, I just cannot muster the idea that would cost almost as much. Well, it costs as much as a Gibson Les Paul Special, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, and it costs more than a Junior.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So the problem is with...
I mean, I'm sure they're great. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sure they are good guitars, but just my brain doesn't compute it.
The problem is with the Firebirds is... Because I've been kind of looking at them lately. Because I haven't really played a ton of Firebirds, and I'm kind of wanting to go check some out.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a cool sound, but Gibson really doesn't make any of them other than custom shop.
Right.
Like, there's no standard model Firebirds anymore.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. If so, I've completely missed them. They did make them here a while back, but as of now, I do not believe they are making anything other than custom shop Firebirds, which is kind of annoying because then you're stuck, $3 or $4 grand for at the low end for Firebird. So then the next step down is this Epiphone inspired, which is almost $2 grand. I mean, $1,700.
Not for me. I'm passing on that completely.
Yeah, so for me, it is a complete pass also. It's too expensive for what it is, in my opinion. I'm probably the Epiphone or the Gibson custom shop inspired pickups. I might not even like them. So why am I paying so much more for those pickups when the likelihood of me changing them out, especially on like an Epiphone, more inexpensive guitar,
Right.
more likely I'm going to be changing those pickups out.
Right.
It seems like such a bump up in price.
Right. I feel like the price is only attributed to the pickups.
Yeah, I mean, the custom shop, like humbuckers and stuff, the custom buckers, we just kind of talked about them earlier in this episode. They're like $5.99 or $4.99. I think they're $4.99. So they're almost $500 if you buy them outright.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they're only attributed to the pickups.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not for me.
It's not for me either. I do want to check some Firebirds out, but I don't know. Maybe I would love it enough to spend the money for a custom shop Firebird, but I kind of have my doubts on that because it feels like it would be a secondary guitar.
Yeah.